I have to say, I have to say, this is one of the proudest days of my life. And I, in truth, don't know quite where to start, but I am going to try to move quicker than normal. This is a celebration. Consistent with that, I have to start at the top. And while we celebrate Mr. Larry Tannenbaum for so many reasons, I actually got a chance to see a photo of him. He looked like he was about 8 or 9 years old, and he was pictured in an Argos t-shirt with the gray cup. And so this has been a part of his DNA for a long time. But what I think is often left out of that equation is the best part of him. When I think of Mr. Tannenbaum, he's not complete without Judy. And every time I see her, the energy she embodies, she doesn't have to be out here in the cold today, right? That's a fan. That's somebody who is for us, who's behind us, right? So we made the call, Larry, 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 Larry. Well, let's flip the script. Today is Judy, 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 Judy. And if I can keep going, I need to go a little bit quicker here. Bill Manning asked me to do this job, and I told him no, and I said that because I care about it so much, and I knew that I would get lost in it. And for me, we played, had 12 years to play and then coached for another 7 or 8 or something like that. And I tried to then, really dedicate myself to my family, because you don't want it said that your players see you as a father figure, but your kids don't know you as a father. And so that part was very important to me. But in saying that, yeah. In saying that, my kids are actually bigger fans than I am. So they said, "What are you doing? Are you crazy? Take that job," right? And so I am very proud to be up here. And I want to say a thank you to all of our different component parts. This guy, Vince Magri, right there, right? Yes, that's my right-hand guy, right? Yes. He is the one who does all the late-night work, and then he makes me look good in the daytime, right? So he's the one that's up late. And the guy who is up just as late, right behind him, right? That is Mr. Alex Russell. Would you give him a hand? Now, yes. Yeah, they're both taken, so they both have girlfriends. But they're, they say but they're not married yet. So I want to thank the both of those guys. And I just become a grandfather for the first time. Yes. And she's sitting right up here. Yes, our little Carter Janae. Yes. I say that because the other guy I want to mention on my squad is, well, my right-hand guy in terms of just mentorship and being there, and he is Jim Barker. Now, I want to go quicker, so our therapy team, really want to celebrate our therapy team. They are amazing. Yes. Stand up quickly. Stand up. Yes. Yes. Our strength and conditioning team. And then we have, where are our media guys? Where's our media team?
Doing media stuff.
They're doing media stuff. So they're doing media stuff. Okay. All right. Good stuff. And now we have our doctors that come alongside of our therapy team. And then we have our support staff who do finance and all of those things. I want to point one out. She's really special. Linda, right there. Yeah! Yes. And please remind me, you guys remind me if I'm leaving anybody out. But hold on. But for our equipment staff, I'm going to ask this gentleman to come forward. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. Yes. Yes. Respectfully to everyone else in our organization, I just haven't known you as long. This man has been with us 39 years. And because of our relationship, there are over, 33 years that I've been here. There's no one in this organization that I trust more. And I trust deeply. But the just experiences that we've had together and his consistency and how much the Argos mean to him just speaks to how much he means to me. And so I just want a huge round of applause for Danny Webb. So we also have our video team, who's headed by my right-hand man's brother, John Magri and Marcus. I've already, all my time has already elapsed, but my job today is to say thank you. Thank you to everybody. This media team that's been doing all of our social media is phenomenal. And we have so many people that are working behind the scenes that really do the real work, and our job is to say thank you to them. Now I'd like to move on to say Okay. We have this little thing that we do, right? And what we want for everybody in the plaza is to find your sweet spot in life. Right? When I say sweet, would you say spot? Ready? Sweet! 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 Now this time with more passion, okay? When I say sweet, you say spot. Ready? Sweet! Sweet! So now, I'm getting ready to get to the sweet spot.
Hey!
I'm not going to point anybody out individually because we needed everyone on this stage to make it here, right? And so, two more things I have to do. The one is to thank this team because they are the reason. When I coached, the very first time I got a chance to coach in the Grey Cup, in that morning, you want to get that good speech in, right? Because before the game, right, it's too much energy. They nervous. All you do is yell. I don't know if people seen that little video that I did before the game. I mean, it's cute, but it's unconscionable, right? You just, and they don't know. They're just yelling, because they're ready to go. They're ready to play, right? But so before the game, in the morning, that morning talk is actually when you can actually reach them and talk to them, right? And that day I said, instead of me talking, I want you to talk. Because you don't win championships because of coaches or GMs. You win them because of players, right? And so, right now, I want you to just go crazy for the next 15 seconds for the 2022 Grey Cup champion, Toronto Argonauts.
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. Good. Okay, so I really need to get down off this stage. So I want to say that on Sunday, they, awarded us the championship because of the score. But I'd like to say that we became champions. Well, Ryan Dinwiddie, our head coach. He was signed right after the 2019 season, and 2020 was a pandemic. And that year that most people didn't count, he was in the office alone, by himself, every day. You see, the fact is, on Sunday, everybody else figured it out. But this guy and this team were already champions, right? On Sunday, the rest of the world figured it out. My final desire here is to honor the people who make it happen. The team has to win, but they have to be driven by something or someone. And that's you, our fans. Yes. So, as I close, I want to say that I think my greatest strength in life is I understand how important I'm not. And I mean that sincerely. When you get past yourself, you can do something decent in the world. You see, the very fact that I have a car creates congestion. The very fact that I own a home makes the prices of homes go up. The very fact that I go to the grocery store drives prices up. If all I ever do is take from my community becomes depleted, right? It is the strength of coming together as community, of giving back. That's our greatest strength. And you, our fans, give us more than we can ever ask for. You fans are what I like to say as phenomenal. Say it with me. Phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Love you guys too. Yeah, very humbling experience to be up here. You know, I'll start with my first thanks to my wife, Abby, right here. My two sons, Lance and Cannon. Stand up, babe. Please, stand up. She sacrifices so much, and you know, we moved here, and then the day we moved into our place, COVID kind of hit and shut things down, and you know, had to work from home for 2 years, and wasn't around as much as I should have been. So I love you, babe. Thank you. Second is to you guys for allowing us to make Toronto our home. We moved here year-round, beautiful city, but we appreciate everything you guys have done for us, and it always starts with the fans, so we appreciate you guys. And you guys always show out and show up, and it doesn't matter how many people show up to our games. When you're there, you bring the juice, and we appreciate that. Next, I'd like to thank MLSC, Larry, Dale, and Bill for giving me this opportunity, and Pinball for believing in me. A lot of folks probably didn't think this was the right hire. Look at us now. Next, I'd like to introduce my staff. Stand up, guys. Stand up, fellas. We had two guys that aren't here. They had to leave early for some family obligations in the States. But these guys right here make it happen. Very loyal, good friends, and they signed up for this. I told them this is what we're going to be doing, and they believed in it. They put a lot of work in to get this thing done. And I'd like to thank their families and their wives as well for all the sacrifice they made. I can go on and thank everybody else with the support staff. Pinball's obviously acknowledged a lot of folks. And we try to build the culture the right way, and everybody's the same. We're all equals, and we have a job to do. And it counts on each one of us each day to get it done. And, you know, a lot of hours go behind this that people don't see behind the scenes. But I want to appreciate everybody in the building, and really appreciate the work they've done for us, for you guys, and as far as the organization and everybody that's family members of the Toronto Argonauts. We say family. I'll see a lot of ex-players in the crowd here too, and we always say embrace the past, attack the future, and good for you. And I'm sure I've left a lot of people out here, but let's give it up for our players. They have to put up with me for every day for 6 months in person, but it's 6 months outside of that too. These guys sacrifice a lot, so does their families, and they, you know, a lot of guys choose to move up here from the States, and a lot of folks move from Canada to come to Toronto. And I can imagine how excited these players are, but let's give them a round of applause for what a great job they did. Well, we got one more speaker. We got to give this guy some credit. You know, we gave it to Danny. I'm I'm going to give it to Danny's son, Dave. Come on up here. Come on up here, Dave. He kicks my butt in golf, okay? But I've kicked his butt plenty of times. I work too hard. I got to give him a round of applause. He's been in this organization for a long time, and he puts up with me. But I can't thank you guys enough. Let's go have a celebration. Congratulations, everybody.
Toronto City, how y'all doing today? Toronto, how y'all doing today? Hey guys, I ain't got much to say, but I just need one loud Argos on three. 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, let me get a break. One more. 1, 2, 3. Hey squad, let me get a breakdown. Come on. Hey, thank you everybody for coming out. That's all I got for you guys. Argos Nation, thank you.
Well, first, I had an opportunity to potentially record this, and now I'm regretting saying I should have done it live. So, as we've done all year, I say screw it. Let's do it live. Let's make it happen. When Pinball asks you to do something, you don't. When he asks you to jump, you don't say why. You say how high. So, Pinball told me to do this, so I'm here. I would like to first just kind of explain my absence. Football takes everything. It's to play elite professional football. It takes the entire body, mind, and soul. It takes everything it takes on a daily basis, in and out, continued insanity. So today, when I had the opportunity to go home for American Thanksgiving and be with my wife Henoc and my daughter Aziza, for the first time, I get to choose them. I get to choose them. On a day when we're all going to be celebrated, those are the people that make the sacrifices. Football's easy. We can do it every day. I can do it all day long. But every football player, behind every man on that stage is a support network. It's family. It's loved ones. It's people that fed into them. They don't do it alone. And those people don't always get the credit. And so for me to make my choice today on a day that when I could be celebrated, I instead want to celebrate them, I felt like that was the right choice. So I miss my brothers. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I appreciate everyone for the journey that we've been on. I was so lucky in 2017 to be on the journey to go get that cup. And I knew when I saw that brotherhood, I knew that I could build something like that. I knew I could build a championship team like I saw in 17. I knew, and it took a long time. I want to thank Pinball, and I want to thank Coach Dinwiddie for believing me and giving me the keys this year. And when you have a team like you have, those brothers on those stage, those great, great men, it makes it easy. We had a chance to sit down yesterday as a family and talk as players. And they're beautiful humans, man. And they've been through everything. They've put everything they possibly could into this game. And they fed in and sacrificed. Each and every one of them sacrificed something. And everyone played a role. And everyone won that championship. So I want to thank the families. I want to thank my brothers. And then, as always, I want to thank an ancestor. Every year, the Argos make a trip to Bloorview Holland Hospital, Children's Hospital. And 4 years ago, I met a young man by the name of Marcus Hogg. And he loved football. He played it every day. And one day, he had a pain in his back, and he went to the doctor and ended up having cancer. He couldn't play football anymore. For 4 years, he fought cancer for 4 years. Remission, out of remission. And it's a disease that took him away from the game. And he passed away about 2 weeks before the East Final. And he was with us along that journey. And so every man on that stage has a family supporting them. They have ancestors supporting them. And when they can come together in that collection of an individual choosing to be his best self and surrounded with a support network and doing that in community, anything is possible. So I just want to thank you guys. I love each and every one of you. Congratulations, Grey Cup champs. I love you all.
I still can't believe that we're on this stage right now and everything that we did really happened. I still can't believe. Every day I tell my wife, did that really happen? Did that really happen? But I know for a fact that we are champs. So I'm going to say we are. Y'all say champs. We are. We are. I'm going to ask you to say, I'm going to say it again. But this time, say it like you mean it. Say it like you were on the field with all these guys. Say it like you hit the guys that were on the other side, like all the defensive guys. Say it like you caught the touchdowns. Say it like you ran the ball in the end zone with the guys. We are. We are. We are. All right. Before I even get too crazy, before I lose my mind on this stage, I just want to say so much thanks has to go to the people right here too. Mac was talking about them, how much they've supported us, starting with my wife, Jessica. I have 3 beautiful daughters, but I see all the other significant others as well. And the ones that couldn't make it, they help us so much. And they allow us to do what we do on the field. Thank God for just being here. I don't know what I would do without them. But the funny thing that's special about this team is that we were so resilient. So resilient. But we get that from the leadership that starts from the top, and it just trickles down. It trickles down all the way to everyone here on the field, in this place, the security guards, everybody that played a role in us getting to where we are today. Thank you. We are. We are. There were so many people that said so many things leading up to that week. And Coach Dinwiddie, Coach Mace, and the rest of the coaching staff instilled so much confidence in us. And we, from the very beginning, from the time we landed in Regina, believed that we were the better team. We had confidence that we were the better team. But there were so many narratives that were floating around that we weren't good enough to win this Grey Cup championship. That we wouldn't be strong enough and we wouldn't last. And we wouldn't bring this home to Toronto. But we didn't listen to that. We didn't listen to that. I heard a speech said by a great man before. He said, it's not the critic who counts. It's not the man who points out where the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done it better. No, the credit belongs to the man who's actually in the arena. I was in the arena. They were in the arena. They were in the arena. You all were in the arena. We are. We are. We are. I'm going to finish by saying this. One of the other narratives that was out there was that we came from Toronto and it's not cold here, and when we get to Regina, we're going to be too cold in the game. But we had a guy. He wears number 33. He's from Winnipeg. They call it winter peg. And they thought we were going to be too cold. But what did Drew say, y'all? What did Drew say? So we got out there, and we didn't care. It wasn't cold at all. It wasn't cold enough. It wasn't cold enough.
Not cold enough. Not cold enough.
And who's cold here? Are we cold here? Are we cold here? Hey, one last time. We are. We are. We are. Oh.